All right, welcome to craft time, or maybe we should call this art class, because art class is when we are learning about drawing and things like that. So today we are going to learn how to draw different kinds of people. So you are going to need probably 2 pieces of paper. If you want, one is just going to be kind of to practice on, so it can just be any kind of piece of paper, and a pencil and probably an eraser. So what I want you to do first is we're going to think about the head of a person. So a person's head can be, well, round, or it can be sometimes a little bit more of an oval, because in real life, people's heads are more like ovals. So I would like you to draw 1 circle and 1 oval. Actually, we're going to do 2 circles and 2 ovals. I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger and this one a little bit bigger. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Draw 2 circles and 2 ovals. I'm going to put that so you can't see. That's the back of a writing thing. Okay, all right, so 2 circles and 2 ovals. Okay, so that's usually where you start when you draw a head. Now you can see this oval, it's not perfect. It's kind of funny, and that's okay. When we draw, it's not going to be perfect every time. And I'm not going to erase mine this time. Sometimes maybe I would. Okay, now we're going to talk about different hairstyles. Okay, so one hairstyle that you can do is you could call it grass or spiky. So I'm just going to pick one of my heads and I'm going to put spiky hair. Now, actually, when I do this, I'm going to use colors to do this so that I don't have to color it later. I mean, you don't have to color it later, but that way it's just more colorful. So you can get colors too if you want. Mine needs to be sharpened. Still not very sharp. So I'm going to start with brown. And for the first one, I'm going to do spiky. So it's just going to look like a bunch of little lines on his head. He's got spiky hair. Okay, so why don't you go ahead and pick one of your heads and give him spiky hair. It can be with just a pencil if you want, or if you have crayons or markers or colored pencils that you want to use, that would be fine. Let's see. My next one, I'm going to use black hair. And this hair that we're going to do is, we're going to call it spaghetti. Is that funny? All right, and I'm going to do it on this other round one down here. And for spaghetti, we're just going to draw lines. Oh boy, we don't want to make it look like a spider, do we? Maybe we need to give her some bangs. This would be one that you would use for a girl. All right, there, she's got hair all over. All right, so that's what we can call spaghetti hair. Another kind of hair is curly hair. And I don't know if you'll be able to see if I do yellow, like for blonde. Let's give it a try. So for curly hair, we're just gonna go like that. Oh yeah, you can see it. We're just gonna go, it'll be boingy curls sticking out of her head. Okay? You could do lots of them if you want her to have lots of hair. And you guys know you're supposed to be doing this as I do it, right? I think I told you that. I did with the spiky hair anyway. All right, so if you didn't do the spaghetti hair, maybe you should pause and do the spaghetti hair and then do the curly hair. Give you a little bit of time to get those finished. All right, you can pause it if you're not quite done. The last one is, we're gonna call it the hook. All right, so we're gonna start at the top and we're going to follow the head down, but when it starts to curve around, we're going to go and curve around the other way. Okay, and then we're just gonna do that quite a few times to get it colored in. Okay, and then we'll start here. So you follow the hair down. So you should be getting your pencil or your coloring thing. You follow the head down and then curve out like a hook. And we kind of want to get it all filled in. All right, so those are 4 different kinds of hair that you can do when you are making a person. And if you want, you could give her some bangs in the front too, if you like how that looks better. There's other ways to make hair, but these are just 4 ideas, 4 different ways that I thought I would show you. All right, next we're going to talk about their faces. Now this will probably be easiest with a pencil because they're going to have to be pretty little. So why don't we make one of them happy? You pick which one. So for a happy face, we're going to draw eyes, and we're just doing little round dots, and a nose, and a smile. Okay, so go ahead and do just a simple happy face on one of them. Now, what we can also do, just to add a little more detail, is we can draw a little curved line for his eyebrows. Okay. Next, why don't you pick a different face, and we're going to make this one, well, we're going to skip the sad one, because you know how to do a sad one. We just do it upside down. Why don't we do a mad face? But for the mad face, why don't we, well, let's just do little dots for his eyes. So go ahead. And then we'll do eyebrows. How about for his nose, though, or her nose? Maybe this is a girl. We're going to do a little slanted line and then a little straight line like that. Okay, but this girl is angry, mad. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to do some zigzag lines like that to show that she's kind of mad. All right. Next, we've got this crazy girl. Do you think maybe she's feeling a little silly with that crazy hair? I think maybe she's feeling a little silly. Why don't we do this one silly? And for her eyes, we can actually do a circle and then do a dot inside. And that's starting to look a little bit more like a real eye. Okay, so I did some ovals actually with little dots inside. And then we're going to do eyelashes. So eyelashes, just little tiny, tiny lines on the top and the bottom, and then give her eyebrows. Okay, do you have that done? You can pause it if I ever go too fast. Okay, and then let's give her a nose like we did this angry one. And we said that she's feeling kind of silly. So for silly, we can do a smile, but then maybe we want to do her sticking out her tongue because she's feeling silly. All right, and then for the last one, why don't we make her be, well, I'll let you choose. You can do surprised, which is, let's see, let's add her some eyes. So surprised might just be like a round mouth, like she has her mouth open. Or if you don't want to do surprised, you could do excited. So excited means like super happy. So you can do it like excited, but then like that. There we go. All right, so those are 4 different kinds of faces. And you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to do ears on any of these. So for ears, you can just add a little like that. Now maybe her ears are hiding, and her ears, well, we can do them. Okay, so why don't you add ears to your people? All right, that is looking great. Now, our video is already 10 minutes long. So you know what we're gonna do? This is a good start, and we're just gonna stop there. If you wanna start practicing people faces and stuff, that would be great. And then in our next video, I'm going to show you how to draw the body of a person. Okay, so today we just got to look at different kinds of faces that we can do. And then next time we'll look at drawing different bodies.